What up, YouTube? So, been playing around with some video editing stuff. Look at my dumbass widow's peak sticking out. Looking like a dum-dum. I'm learning more about this video editing stuff. I knew about this application. I used it probably when it first came out years ago, forever ago. Looked up some video editing software for overlays for my Twitch channel, and was wanting to do some stuff for YouTube specifically that is separate from gaming. I really like seeing stuff on Reddit, and it got me thinking I could do a lot of reactions to some of the stuff that's in there. It's pretty entertaining. And before I got into that, I of course wanted to make sure I had a good scene set up for it. So like, for example, what I got right here in front of us is just raw feeds. Nothing really special to it. It's just my camera and the feed of what I'm looking at here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and move my webcam under screen capture so that way we're looking a little bit more at what is happening on the screen rather than my face, because who cares about this beautiful face, right? So far, this is what I got. I was using Clipchamp. You can see it down here for editing the videos that I've put up so far. I like it. I have some gripes about it. There's some issues with it loading up the videos when it first launches. Let's see if it does it real quick. Also, you have to have an internet connectivity in order to even run the application, because it doesn't work off of OneDrive. I learned that earlier when the power went out briefly and was in the middle of editing. So it'll come up and, oh look, it actually wanted to work today. So a lot of times these will just be stuck in the loading screen, but it looks like it's going to be working so far. All right, well, this isn't about Clipchamp. I may do something else separately for what I've been doing in here, but today I'm just going to talk about what is happening in Canva. This is what I'm hoping to be at least the background of what will be my future reaction videos. So far, I still need a spot for the video capture of what's happening on the desktop, so what's happening on the Reddit source, and then a separate little window for the webcam, and that's pretty much it. I'll probably do two different ones, one that is landscape like this, and one that is in portrait mode, because sometimes the videos are better displayed in that way. So let's just see what we got in here. This is what I got so far. Got a cool little moving background, some nice colors and textures to it. I really like this. Reminds me when I used to do some painting and I wanted to get more into pouring paint. It's really nice. So that's what we got here. And it's look like it's, there we go. The brand name, so to speak, is sliding back and forth on the left. Probably do a like and subscribe thing in the corner. Let's look for that. Let's see if that's already in here. I was looking for a bordered area for what some really use. I love the fact that they have a search engine thing. It actually helped me find the background of these. Let's look for like and subscribe. Right there. Boom. Something sweet and simple. Graphics. They do want you to pay for something, so if you see the little golden crown, that requires premium. I literally just got this. I don't even know if I like it yet, so I'm not jumping right into that. I'm just gonna do something like this, honestly. I like this one, I think. No, no, I don't like that. I don't. Okay, no. Maybe that one. I would like to put this symbol up next to my name. That would be good. Something that can live right there in that little corner. Give it some transparency. I wish the white background could be transparent, but you could keep the solid red area. What color does this change? No. Okay, yeah, it does change that. Okay. Let's give it a little animation, maybe. Yeah, I like that actually. A little whip slide. You know, I can get with this program so far. So yeah, right there. We'll put that there. And then let's go back to our elements and put a subscribe, probably right here at the top middle. Bingo. 70% transparency. I might put that back to 100. I think a pop would be good. Or a wipe as well. Let's go with white, because that kind of fits the style we have here. This is kind of drifting left and right. That I think is already, yeah, that's doing the whip slide. This is doing a wipe. Yeah. We're just gonna put that for the whole thing. We may delay it for a second. So it looks a little smoother. It's not everything jumping at you. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm just gonna make sure this goes for the entirety of the scene. I like it. And it'll be looped in Streamlabs, so that way it just keeps moving in the background nice and smoothly, just like that. Cool. Yeah, I like it. Did a swipe the other one. Really? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see the crown. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. All right, that's good. Now let's go with I just need like a black background with a little border for the display capture. Frames. I like the hue shadow type of border around that actually gives it its own border. let's see what that looks like. We want a landscape one. And then a second one that's going to be for my webcam. We'll go with on the right side here. It'll be much smaller. Okay, yeah, I like that. I mean, I don't think this like skyline picture in the background matters so much as the feed, the capture is going to be right there. It's going to be on top of it. It's just going to be slightly smaller. So that way the borders kind of stick out a little bit on it. Let's try it. I think this is really all I needed. Let's center this right there on the right side. And I can't really think of anything else I need, honestly. I like it. Yeah, let's try it. Download MP4 video. Your design contains premium content. The little image. Is this one? I thought it was free. Oh, it is. Okay, alright. Well, that's my bad. I didn't see the little thing. I thought it would have stopped me from putting it up there. The only thing that's really free that looks decent is this. Whoa, why did that? Hold on. Why did that go in there like that? An interesting feature I'll have to explore in the future. Let's do this. Let's move. I want this to be centered. And those can go next to each other right there. %75 on both of these. We get to animate the little whip slide. Yeah, there we go. Play, see what it'll look like in real time. Okay. One thing I would like is for this to be lined up. There we go. Stickler for dress right dress. And I will have it come in like a second later than everything else. Yeah. Okay. Now can I download it? Yes, I can. What I'll do is I'll show how I make it into a source in Streamlabs. It's going to be a media file. Since on making it an MP4 file. The other option, if you don't want it moving, is a PNG file, and that's just an image that's still in the background. I want this to be moving around. It looks nice, it's more appealing to the eyes. It's taking a while to download. It's probably because of that background movement. There we go. All right, so let's call this reaction overlay 1. Okay. Now go ahead and drag Streamlabs over. I'll show you. It's going to be a media file. I already got it in there. I was going to try something else, so I'm just going to browse, select the reaction overlay 1, open, make sure it's on loop so that way it keeps going in the background. I leave everything else how it is. I don't mess that other stuff. And that's pretty much it. And then unhide it. Hey, okay. And then we got to make sure to put things where I wanted them. What is this that I've got? Oh, I can delete that. Yes. So let's move the chat box over here. Alert box. We'll play with those things later. My screen capture. So this is going to go inside here. That's where you're going to live. Webcam is going to live here. Really hoping that's not going to look janky and see the corners of it. Let's really zoom in here. Oh, it is. Maybe I can get it. Maybe I can get it. I think I can. Yes, I can do it enough. It's good enough for free products, right? Yup, that's good enough for me. Same thing with webcam. Yup. Like it. Like it. There we go. Nice. Oh man, that is so nice. It ain't too hard. Alright. So like if I wanted to do my screen capture as the Reddit. I have Reddit open? I do. Where's it at? I would just have, it was right here earlier. Let me move this over. Here we go. Just leave it on screen 1. And that is it. Now we could laugh at my favorite channel, which is what could go wrong? Let's pause this, maximize. Yeah, there we go. Brother. What was the objective here? Did he just like get paralyzed with uncertainty about what to do and got scared? That's crazy. All right, before I get into all this stuff, I want to also do a landscape version of what I just did. So let's not get deep into the rabbit hole of Reddit just yet. So how do I want to do this? I want to duplicate everything I just did here. Copy. Is that what I want to do? Create. Mobile video. Yeah. I think so. Paste. Sorry, the paste content is not supported because I have the background I selected is landscape. So let's go back to this. File. Open last close tab. No, that's what happened to project? Open in a new tab, please. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but somehow it did it. Okay, I'll take it. That's what I wanted to do anyways. So, perfect. Let's go ahead and move the timeline forward so that way we have everything in the screen. I'm just going to put this all stacked. Probably, yeah, right there, because I know some phones don't show the fullness of the very top of the screen. I need to zoom in here. How do I zoom in? There we go. Let's line this up better. Where's the center? There it is. That's the very center of the screen, and this right here is, let's move you out of the way. Whoops, undo. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Right there. That's it, right there. Yep. Okay. Put Manchi right there. YouTube icon and subscribe right next to it. And now put my face right here. And there should be a landscape version of this. If not, I can rotate it. So let me actually do that. What was it? Let's see. I recently used it was frames. There's a landscape one. Where'd it go? Devices. No, I don't want it looking like an iPhone. Film and photo? Yes. Yeah, I think it was. We have that one there. We'll go with that one. Zoom back out a little bit, and I'm just going to fill the rest of this screen with it. Perfect. Look nice and pretty. Go ahead and play it. I don't want this as transparent as it is. 100%. Because it's already kind of small and hard to see. Transparency, and then same with the like and subscribe, the YouTube emblem and the subscribe. Let's do it like that. Yeah. Download MP4 video. While that's downloading, before I can save it, I'm going to go ahead and get the new scene ready. That. We're going to call this portrait. Copy it. Paste it. Oh. If we're going to get this media file changed to the portrait, and then we're going to have to move things around a little bit. All right, it's ready. Reaction overlay 2. Properties of our media file, browse, change it to the reaction overlay 2, open. It looks like there's something I got to change in Streamlabs to make it. That happens. Okay, so when you go live, you can choose if you want to stream in landscape or portrait mode. I'm currently streaming in landscape mode, so I will actually have to finish editing this part in a separate video or offline or something like that. But we know it works. All I have to do is just move the camera and the feed into that area. I think it's going to be a little awkward trying to get my screen capture to fit within the portrait area, but I'll probably make another video just me fumbling it a whole bunch and just learning as I go. But it's here for now. So I got this pulled up. It's going to be something like that. But anyways, let me go back to this one. Boom. All right. I'm happy with what I got so far. Untitled design. Let's go ahead and rename this. I want to make sure I keep this for future reference. So this is our portrait internet browsing. This is my Landscape. And then browsing. See? Doesn't look like a save. Yeah, okay, it's alright. I'm done with this. Let's pull up funny ass Reddits. Oh, those poor men. They had a plan. They were executing it. They were executing it well. What could go wrong? Oh. Ooh. As soon as you see that board start to do the wobble, it's over. I've been in a situation like this, going down some East LA roads on a skateboard, and as soon as that shit started to wobble, ooh, there's no coming back from that. Nope. I went ahead and ditched the board and met a similar fate, such as this man's. I remember scraping up my elbow or something real bad. Bro, maybe if your pants weren't around your knees, I don't know. Could also be that right there, kind of messing your center of gravity up. Oh boy. Safety inspector's not gonna like this one. They're trying to take it from the back of a semi truck onto a flatbed. It doesn't quite reach. So they think, let's just throw some plywood ramp right there. They've probably done this before. I think they know what they're doing. But somebody here doesn't. Probably the driver. Because you don't have a helmet, no safety vest, no nothing that OSHA would want you doing, or a workplace supervisor. So the supervisor ain't around for this one, probably. That thing immediately slips out of the way, and I think it throws it off. Let me see. I don't even know what the hell that's about. This dude's out of here. He's out. Nope. Bye. And yeah, the whole bed tilts over, and that's it. It's over for him. Getting catapulted. Oh, that thing made him go scorpion mode in the air. That's impressive. I've seen people go scorpion on the ground, but not in the air. Okay. I hope he doesn't plan on putting in workers' comp or anything like that for this, because it is getting denied. Looks like they're at like apartments or motel. So, towing truck. There's all kinds of weird stuff happening here, man. Let's move on. The type of girl you wanna chew all up. I gotta beat the music because, you know, copyright stuff, but it goes perfect with this. Oh man, I remember being a kid and going on these things and trying to actually like stand and able to hold your balance. Now it'd get catapulted right off. The night shift mattress factory. You think maybe they're sleep deprived? I think they're tired. Candy crushing adrenaline rage. What do you think was going to happen to your phone? You're literally just cutting everybody off and stopping in front of them? You're fishing. You're fishing. It's called insurance job. Okay, yeah, you're fishing. Did you think it was like built for people to just walk up underneath there and hit their head on it and it was just gonna like, you think you're Super Mario? This man learned he is not Super Mario today. I've seen this one. Yeah. Learn from other people's mistakes, people. You live it. That's because this is probably closing, end of the shift. Probably pissed off and tired and just. Harder. Harder. You got it. You got it. Большой хорошо. Dealer gets busted and house is put on blast for the neighbors. 40-year-old Pensacola man charged with trafficking fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana. Even had the gun. He was putting it in basketballs. This drug house is closed. Can't read the fine print. It's too bad. That's hilarious. Pulling a cargo tricycle with a scooter. How are you gonna stop it? There it is. Please tell me the skid marks in the road are not from this man's body, because that just... It's hard to tell. I want to say that's from the welding. Oh my goodness.
Te raspó la cara, levántalo. No mames, Diego, ahora qué pedo.
They're giggling at this man. They must be friends. Set them up. Trash. I mean, serves you. That's a real hero right up there. You're out here pissing in the middle of the street. You probably need a bath. You're welcome. Walk away like he's just getting jetted. He's literally getting blasted. And he's like not walking away. He keeps trying to walk towards the man, towards the truck. Like you could just walked away right there. Nope. Nope. You're trying to get, what are you trying to do? Get up the other side? Why are you walking along there? I have an idea. Why not try and drink fire this time? I don't don't see any harm in that. What could go wrong, right? Just his homeboy is just, bro. Says what could go wrong? Not letting the hot air balloon heat up before releasing it. No. I hope he ran. I hope he just... Right here? Yeah, right there when you start covering your mouth, run. Set that woman's hair on fire. She's gonna have to be short hair. How does she drive through a flood? Is this a passenger bus? The disaster relief bus rescuing people now needs rescuing. Children in the back. Yep. Good job, man. You literally had one job. What could go wrong maintaining an event even with a bad weather forecast? So you knew this was coming. Everyone who showed up knew it was coming. That's what they did to prepare for it. Ratchet straps. Those don't even look like the legit good ratchet straps. Those look like the cheap Walmart straps that you don't crank, you just pull and like tie a knot on the end. All of them. Oh look, one's holding on for dear life. Oh no, never mind. That man is holding it up. He got it. There you go. That's a man doing his job. Saving the women and children from getting concussions. There's your hero, guys. Oh, hold on. I give that man way too much credit. He walked away from it. It was still there. Never mind. It's okay. What could go wrong doing a backflip without learning how to in the first place? Okay. This poor young man trying to impress these girls. And he was like, do a backflip. Show off. Get their phone number. All the other boys at school are going to think I'm so cool. Record this. Straight on that. You know what? Honestly, it's probably not even the head that hurts. He doesn't want to show his face. He'll probably never approach a woman again. Or he's going to commit to learning how to do a backflip, and that's going to be the way he picks up women for the rest of his life. But not for a while. I'll give the boy some credit. He shot his shot. Improvised skateboarding and living room. Good job. You accomplished exactly what you would have done outside. Inside. At least you didn't break anything. Besides his back, of course. I'm talking about the furniture, you know, because you can't piss off mom while you break your back. What could go wrong with lighting a cigarette at a gas station? There was a particular sergeant in the Army and one of our support battalions who was a fueler and saw no hazard or danger to doing literally this, but putting the fuel straight into our trucks as he smoked cigarettes all the time. Did it right in front of me. I was like, hey, sorry, is it cool to smoke in front of while you're pumping the fuel? And, you know, he just waved it out. Yeah, it's cool. Like it was nothing, literally. And he just, in one hand, pumped, and the other hand was like this, and was just holding them across, just like this. And pumped it. And then I remember at one point he had to reach over, put the cigarette down on the bumper of his fueling truck because he was spilling gasoline because he couldn't reach. Or, like he didn't put it in or something correctly. And let's just say I backed up a whole lot during this refueling. Okay, looks like it's this guy. Okay, so to be fair, he's got his back to the dude refueling the pumps. He's probably not even aware. I mean, you still shouldn't be smoking cigarettes anywhere near a gas station or vaping, in my opinion, but it's pretty far away for it to travel to. Equal. Firebomb. Firebomb. This dude came running over. No, my motorcycle. No. They took off. What's this guy gonna do? Yeah, it's still on fire. Okay, he went and got like the actual extinguisher. He got one too. They're taking the hell off. Save the motorcycle. Never mind the fact that this thing could literally explode. Good job, guys. Good job. And what are y'all doing? Why are you even walking over here? Are they smiling? Look, don't think that like just because it's stopped for right now that it's completely done. Y'all are coming towards this thing way too soon after it got put out. I see a bottle of liquor on the table, so these dudes are probably drunk and like completely unbeknownst. I'm surprised. Yep, stupid move. That looks like a firecracker into a juice box. I have a lot of questions already. What's really in this bottle? Why are you doing this in your house? Why don't you have a shirt on? Yeah, it's tempered glass. You just ruined your stove. He just looks right at the camera like, just, alright, yeah, no. Driving a forklift downhill. You know, those hiking videos I posted, I was definitely wondering how it would assist me in my descent of the super steep, rocky, slippery hills. I was thinking, you know what would really help me get down this hill safely? Is if I just take all my weight, perhaps maybe pick up a boulder and hold it out directly in front of me. Maybe that'll center my gravity. He's even lifting it up higher as he's driving towards us. Like, completely confident. Yeah, he's got it. He's about to put it on the flatbed. Good job. Blasting your car's door open on the highway. I guess you didn't check your side mirror before you went to go open that door. Yep. Check that side. You're on the line. How do you not? People just don't think. And that's why we get good content in videos like this. He was recording. He recorded himself as it was getting out. And then posted it. Remember that. Spitting lighter fluid out of your mouth with a beard.
Right here where I does it.
Guaranteed these people were all drinking. And then somehow the topic of fire breathing came up. And this dude's been learning it on the side. And thanks. I know enough about it. I've practiced a little bit. I'm going to show off. They did a whole scene here. This was an orchestrated, choreographed, she's in a costume, posing for pictures thing. As I expected. Give him a show, that's for sure. Looks like he saw the train coming and didn't think it mattered. I don't know what this police officer thinks he's gonna do. Like, it better get people out of the way. Yeah, see, this man's smart right here. This person, yep, he's like, I'm out. Peace. The cop's getting closer. Yeesh. Go, this is a hydraulic yoke.
Bueno, esto es un tubo hidráulico.
I don't know if I can show the rest of this. Is this man about to get decapitated? Was this supposed to be like a demonstration of some safety features this machinery has to prevent decapitating or dismembering a person? Okay, I mean, it came back open, but why? Why? I feel like there was something else you could have done to demonstrate that. It didn't require putting your neck on the line. Pretending to drive. What is going on here? Were you just like in the zone, like getting down with the music and like had your eyes closed and all of a sudden they're open and there's cars in the lanes in front of you? Who would have thought? Helping a trapped bear. Brother, walk away. Call your boss. Tell him you ain't showing up. Send him a video of it. and call animal control.
Bye, baby. Hey,
How
bud.
bear is it?
Just run. Oh, fuck me! Oh. Nope.
Oh, that made me shiver just now. Like that got me. That got me. That got me more than videos where something jumps up on the screen and scares you. Like that, I felt that. Oh, because I will try to look at the bear, see if is it a brown bear, a grizzly bear, black bear.
Go ahead.
Gonna give this man props. He went back and still was like, yeah, we gotta get that bear out of there. Bit me, but
Go ahead, bud. No, it's okay.
why you wouldn't sprint your happy ass into the house after that? I don't know. Let's look at that bite again. There it is. I mean, you were smart enough to. No, this is not smart. Like I would not open the door like this. Your face is right there. Like you're lucky he went for your hand and not your face.
Hey, bud. Just run. Oh, fuck me! Oh.
Leaping over a wide stream. Look, so I was walking around and I was thinking I could jump up this lip, and it was probably like 3 more stacks higher than what these are, but I had some weight on me. Like I had some equipment that I was carrying. I was like, instead of going around, because I could have just gone like 3 feet around to the right to get up there, I was like, I got this. Still athletic, still in shape. I'm gonna jump this. And I didn't. I hit my shin so hard on that corner because I misjudged it so badly. And now every time I look, I get up to things like this, and part of me is like, yeah, you can make it. I'm like, nope, no, I can't. No, I can't. This man looks like he's getting to that age.
You will.
The slow drop. Were you trying to impress this woman? She has a kid. Probably got a husband. Things were consumed and decisions were made, and then immediately regretted. Just act like you sleep. Just act like you sleep. Some teeth. Oh, this is jumping up and down on a broken TV. Why? That's great. That's great. Face plant into the water. All right. Driving around the road closed sign. 2 geniuses went around the road closed sign. Let's see what happens. I wonder.
Oh shit.
Two geniuses, 0 BNSF. 2. Using the handbrake to brake. I will admit, when I was younger, still new to driving, I always wondered what would happen if I was going down the highway and I needed to slam on my brakes and like I felt like those weren't enough and I just needed to pull that handbrake. Or if maybe my brakes weren't working, if pulling the handbrake would work in place. Looks like this person let those intrusive thoughts in. Never mind. Those weren't those same thoughts I had. This dude was just barreling down the road with other vehicles there. Had the worst reaction time ever. Is this Sacramento? Los Angeles? Somewhere in California. Las Vegas.
Holy shit! Oh shit! Oh!
Nah, bro.
What the fuck?
Ruined it. California license plates.
Oh!
That sucks, dude.
Get him out of here! Hurry up!
Handling that motorcycle, but that doesn't mean
LA has the craziest car motorcycle chases. CA 210 East, carpool lane, Target.
that this is any
70
kind of
miles an
safe.
hour.
Right now, it looks like he's. Bro! That's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about.
It sort of looks like the person he collided with
Yes, what I was
slowed
talking
down
about.
on purpose.
Safe. Right now, it looks like he's. Bro!
Yep. Yep. I hope that's a police officer that did this, because as a person, this is in California, you're fucking getting sued, dude. You may be a good Samaritan, thinking, yeah, you're helping the police. Maybe he's an armed fugitive, who knows, but like, nah, bro. Texting for a whole 30 seconds while you're driving. Passengers are asleep. He's two-handed. Two hands. Down. In his lap. Eyes in his lap. 3 seconds. What's going on? 4, 15 seconds and he barely glances up for half a second. At 28 seconds. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up. And these poor ladies, brother, you're a man. We have one job: protect women and children. Trust me. I hope they made out of that line. Jumpin', them boys are the. Okay. The kid trying to do the backflip. It's hard to do a backflip. Front flip. Been a while since I did one. Only a few years. But you have the option of your hands completely available to you. There's also this other option that exists wherein you don't do it. public and not on a concrete floor. Yeah, just lay there, bro. Just act like you sleep. Using your truck to pull down a fallen tree branch. Are these just random neighborhood people? Yep. Not even like construction worker or somebody from the city doing it. This is like, you know what? Let's take that dang tree branch there down. I got my Jeep, got a rope, and we'll just hook it up and put it in 4-wheel drive, and we got this. You got it. Yeah, you got it. It's wet too. You got people out here standing underneath these power lines. This tree branches was clearly gonna hit. That man is booking it like a gazelle. Because that was continuing to like ignite and spark. And that's a full sprint right there. Is that a kid next to him too? The one, brother, you have one job. Yeet. See what it sounded like. Oh! Yeah. Absolutely nothing could go wrong, right? Let's think picture of Jesus on the back was going to help him cross these waters. Looks like Jesus called him out of the boat. And he was of little faith and started sinking. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut it there. I'm cutting myself off. Thanks for joining the video, for checking this out. It was cool to learn how to play around with some overlays. I'm just realizing portrait, my landscape. Man, this is why I should have looked here. I know what I did wrong. So let's learn from my lesson. I recorded this. Well, I should say I live streamed this unlisted, so that way if I needed to edit it, I could. I wasn't sure how the video editing was going to work. Application. The media file source is the same one as the portrait, the landscape. Okay, so we need to put a separate source, media file, add source. This is going to be called landscape. Remember how to loop, close. There we go. That's on me. I didn't go back and actually look, make sure that everything was back to how it was before I changed it. I can go ahead and go back to the portrait. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm good. Oh my goodness, can't believe I just went that whole hour. I mean, it was fine. I mean, it still looked good, didn't it? You got this weird thing on the bottom. Whatever, it don't matter. We're learning by doing here. That's just how it is sometimes. I'm glad I noticed it and was able to fix it now. Again, thank you for joining me and coming along on this journey where we learn how to edit overlays in Canva and put it into Streamlabs and put it up to YouTube and then explore some silliness in Reddit. It's cool. I'm looking forward to doing some more stuff like this, and yeah, we'll probably play around with some more overlays in the future. I will do a separate iteration of this for the portrait scene, and yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Blessed day.